really the lesson is if someone is pulled over on the side of the road,
kill him.
Speed the fuck up. Taunting the actors whenever he was like standing behind him. He's just like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And they'd be like,
hello and welcome to Cinema Casket, the podcast for everything scary, spooky, bone-chilling, and thrilling. We keep you up to date with the latest horror news, trailer breakdowns, and of course, our final verdict, trash or treasure. In our casket today, we are diving into the Passenger trailer.
Oh, no way.
Coming out May 15th.
And guess what? We're interviewing someone who worked on the film.
No fucking way.
Our good friend Connor O'Keefe.
I'm excited to see him again. It's been a minute.
We're also addressing some questions from viewers like you. So thank you for sending those in. And we're playing our favorite game based on the title alone.
Hell yeah. Well, why don't we just dive right in and fill our little bellies up with some horror goodness?
Let's do it.
How's it going, Connor?
not too bad. Just chilling in, my living room with my cats.
So
Doing
when's
well.
the last
How about
time
you
you
guys?
got naked and got in a car and went on a road trip by yourself in the middle of the night?
The last time I blacked out, I think, actually.
Sounds
I don't like to
dangerous.
talk about that.
Well, that's all we're going to talk about today.
Oh, great.
How many people did you have dismembered in your basement?
I actually disposed of all of them already, so it's
Oh,
fine.
none.
Oh, that's impressive.
A trick question, trick
Acid,
answer.
Lime,
Mm.
one of those couple things.
No, I mean, I'm a big fan of the horror comedies for sure. Passenger for sure leans more into horror, and I think it'll be scary as fuck, but there's a lot of funny moments thrown in there too. So I don't know. I like the vibe of it, and I think it's a movie I would go see even if I didn't work on it. So that I feel like that's the first time I've really ever said that on stuff I've worked on,
That
so
is
far. But
a really good sign. I was going to say that is a stamp of approval right
I'd
there.
say so. So what's something in like the behind the scenes that you can tell us that we can kind of keep an eye out for when we go and see this movie and be like, oh yeah, that's what he was talking about. So we feel special.
I mean, my favorite part for sure, like recording, was just the passenger himself. He is just like scary as fuck, and all he does is basically like breathe, but it's the most horrifying thing you've ever heard. And I just like on set, I could not get enough of it. I was just like, this is gonna make the movie, guys. The director and the camera people are like trying to set up the shot, and they're like, fuck you. You're like, I'm like 30 feet away, like with my mic, and I'm just like, I can still hear him. He sounds terrifying. Guys, where are my headphones?
This is your first time doing audio.
yeah.
This is crazy.
Dude, no, he was just, his projection was crazy, but he was also a super chill dude. He was like a surfer guy that was like 70 years old now and like started acting in the last couple of years because he just has like a unique face.
Cool.
That's awesome. Does he have like a scary voice? Because I don't think we ever heard him in the trailer itself.
No, he's like just a laid back surfer dude. He's like, oh, what's up, brother? Yeah, these are some pictures of my kids. Yeah, I'll just be hanging out on the floor. Let me know when you guys need me. It was just
That's
like
so funny.
the most like low key dude, but then you get him on set and you're just like, God, this is gonna make the movie. This dude is creepy as hell.
The guy just locks in and goes for it.
Oh yeah, and he would just be like like taunting the actors whenever he was like standing behind him. He's just like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And they'd be like, but it's like only loud enough for them to hear in the sound department. So we're just oh, he's up to his old antics again. Nicest dude ever.
Like was there a mishap, or was there like an ad lib, or was there like there's a huge fight but then something unexpected happens and then they're like, oh, we're keeping that motherfucker, like.
Well, one of they go to this like van life festival, I would say.
Vannon.
Yeah, probably something like that. And the place we chose to film it was fine, but we were filming it in like February or something like that. And it ended up being like, I think 40 or 50 mile per hour winds. And just like we had like 200 extras and everyone's just like shivering. And it was crazy that we could even like record audio in it, to be honest. But yeah, I think that will be a fun thing to watch because you'll just be like, or just seeing if they pulled it off, if they don't look cold as fuck.
Was it supposed to be taking place during the summer?
No, I mean, they are like kind of bundled up, but it was just like, that was probably like one of the more hellish days. And that was when it was still during the daytime. So it wasn't like freezing at night, like the rest of the movie, but we also had 3 Sprinter vans. We had like kind of the set decoration Sprinter van. We had the we had a stunt Sprinter van that would do crazy burnouts and shit. And then we had this other one that had like a go-kart attachment on the front of it. So like the actors could pretend that they were driving, but there was actually a dude like in a go-kart like at the front of the thing driving
That's
for
awesome.
them. So that was pretty sick to see, because usually I think of like they'll like put the car on a trailer or something like that and just drive. But that was really cool to see. So yeah, just know that usually when they're driving the Sprinter, there's like some guy in a go-kart in front of it, like actually doing the drive.
Hell yeah, I love that. Did you have a little horn that went like anytime someone's in the way?
You should have. You should have, for sure. No, it's like the funniest looking thing the first time I saw it, but it worked, you know. I think maybe because the Sprinter, you're so high up, like it would look weird if it was on a process trailer or something. I'm not sure, but I liked it.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Are you able to tell the difference between real fear and fake fear from the actors while recording?
That's a good question. I think that like the really good actors go into a kind of space of, you know, some sort of kind of trauma that they've had.
Good.
I don't know. I feel like, like sometimes I feel like they can kind of feel when it's going to be more like movie fear versus like a complete mental breakdown. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
But I think the funniest thing about this cast is like Lou and Jacob are the mains, and Lou, just like when she talks to you, she's just like in her normal British accent, and then she'll like switch to an American accent like right when the camera rolls. And then Jacob, I was just like, oh, this dude's chill. And I, was hanging out with him for like 7 weeks. And then at the bar, he bought me a drink and he just started talking to me in a British accent. And I realized that was his real accent this entire time. And I was just like, these guys are good. These fucking Brits are taking over, dude.
The Brits are better doing American accents than the Americans are better, like, can do any accent, really.
That's true.
Like,
I know. Yeah.
So you were just hanging out with the cast, like in your off time, just like chilling with them, like going to bars and stuff?
Well, yeah, I mean, basically every weekend, you like devote your whole life to this movie because you're working like 65 hours, 70 hours a week.
Damn.
So on the weekends, people are trying to meet up. You just sleep and then like hit the bar and see how hard you want to go. But yeah, no, it's I didn't like always go out, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's always super fun to blow off steam with people like that. And we're all night owls because we were just like 6 weeks of straight night shoots. So that whole situation was weird. And it was like, these were the only people in the world that would like possibly understand what we were going through, you know? And it's like all you can reference because that's how you've been living. But yeah, it was just weird, like working 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. and you like see the sunlight and you like start getting tired. And you're just, that's
vampire
it's just
style.
like total reversal. Yeah.
Where were you guys
But-
filming on location?
We spent a lot of the time right next to Green River or whatever like the Green River Killer.
Oh, yeah.
Over on the west side.
Sure.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time over there. We were in Ellensburg and Wenatchee, I think, a little bit. And then, yeah, I mean, we were kind of just in the middle of nowhere, a lot of it, because it's, you know, they're actually supposed to be in the Midwest in the script. So they didn't want to, you know, show too much like Seattle and nature.
Yeah,
but I mean,
You can kind of
obviously it's
decide
all in the
where.
dark, so they kind of were able to hide it. But, you know, you might be able to tell if you're from Washington, but
Well,
don't
now
let
I'm
that
gonna be looking
distract
for
you.
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. What do you guys think is going to happen in this? I know some of your other episodes, you know, Farrell tries to
Oh yeah.
you know describe what's going to happen. But
So what's going to happen is the passenger, basically, he never got his Mickey D's chicken nuggets. So all he wants to do, he's like, it seems like he's stalking people, being the passenger, stalking them, killing them. Because all he wants is to let him go through the drive-thru. He's like, I'll hop in for 5 minutes, go through the drive-thru, and then I'll leave. I promise. But they never give him his nuggets, and he just goes nuts. So at the very end, he's in like Minnesota or something. I don't know. He's in Wisconsin, okay?
Okay.
And all the drivers are just
yeah,
driving drunk. They're just a bunch of dumbass Wisconsinites, Green Bay Packers fans. They're wasted at the wheel, eating cheese curds. And he doesn't really think about that, but he gets in one of those cars, and they're like, "Oh, of course we go to McDonald's, man. It's only 50 miles." He's like, "Shit, I know that this was gonna happen."
Fucking hate the
And-
Packers.
Yeah, he ends up just killing himself because he gets so just pissed off.
Nice.
I don't know. It's a weird ending.
yeah. It's a twist. I thought he was going to become friends with these people, but I guess not. You know.
Yeah, I kind of get the sense that it's one of those like trade-off things where you have to like go and like kill someone and then make them take your place kind of things. Because you mentioned them like driving over all the dead bodies, you know. I feel like there could be a swap at the end. Like he could be like, no, now I've killed 137 people, or what were the insane numbers?
Those numbers
during
at the
trailers,
beginning,
like
yeah.
1.4 million people go on road trips a year. 15,000 of them die, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, where are you getting these fucking numbers? Like,
Right.
where's that from?
That's a good question. I don't know. You know, that's part of the marketing team. I'm not sure if that's in the movie.
It seemed just completely made up.
That's
Like-
just the one thing I think about this whole time.
I think it is to like quickly explain the concept of like, you know, him causing people to crash or whatever. But yeah, I was a little like, oh, okay, cool.
Can he teleport?
I did.
Does he have like a whole family that's doing this? Is this like a cult? Is this like, they have a Facebook page and they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, you better go out on Interstate 97 and like haunt some people.
Yeah, they just have like a picture of them all like holding hands in the middle of the road, just like,
Yeah, hands
come
across
get,
America.
come and get some.
Well, I like the never-ending road trick that he does. So if you pass by him without stopping, you're just gonna like be right back on that road, and you'll just keep going until you stop.
I was kind
you
of
know?
guessing it was a loop because when we
Yeah.
were watching the trailer, I was like, "Oh, it's a loop! It's a loop!" And it's like, "No, dude, this guy has to be able to teleport.
That's-
He has to be able to teleport.
He teleports.
Yeah,
Is his
On a
name
loop.
Porter?
passenger.
Oh, his name's
Porter?
Passenger.
Tella?
I thought Porter was Porter. I don't know.
No, honestly, I was surprised they showed that jump scare in the trailer. I was actually kind of stoked that they just showed like a minute of the movie. It felt like, instead of like, I don't know, because that's kind of like almost like that part is the first 15 minutes, and then you like get into these other characters. You know what I mean?
I prefer that because a lot of
Yeah.
movies will just give you way too much. And like the more that they give you, I feel like the worse the movie is going to be because they're trying to be like, and then this happens and this happens and this
Exactly.
happens and this happens. And you're like, well, all that happens. And then you get there and you're like, well, that's all that happens. And that gets like really frustrating. So I think it's cool
Yeah.
that they kind of like kept it like nice and concise in the beginning of the movie, kind of leave everything else open.
Yeah, it's almost like they basically show you the hook that would get you to watch the rest of the movie, which is kind of ballsy, but I think there's like way more jump scares and way more creepy moments. So
Yeah, that's the
It'll be
impression
fun.
that I
It'll be
was
fun.
getting. That there's probably a lot more jump scares coming in the full movie, and I totally agree that I like that choice for the trailer, because that sometimes is my number one complaint, that it's left too up to mystery, where I'm like, why do I care about this movie? You haven't exactly hooked me in by saying, for example, we're gonna go on a road trip and something weird is gonna happen. You don't know what it is, but something creepy is gonna happen. It's gonna be creepy wheels on the road trip, little creepy trees.
That's kind of how I feel sometimes, but then other times, like with the trailer for Hokum, it's like all about tone. So it's really what kind of movie you're going for. And this seems more like, let's murder some fucking people and have a good time, rather than Hokum's like, well, I'm going to discover how they murder people or murdered people. So
Yeah,
it feels
very dependent on your script, I guess.
yeah. This movie, would you say a little more in your face kind of horror?
Yeah, I would say that, there's obviously a lot of tension too, but yeah, there's a lot of moments that I think will come off well. But yeah, I would say it still is, kind of a mixture. I would say, well, have you seen like his last couple movies, like The Voyage of the Demeter, or
Yeah.
I did not catch that one. That was one I was really interested in watching, though. That's when
I
they're
actually
trying
did watch
to get
that.
the vampire across the sea.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was
yeah,
actually cool.
like, yeah,
a cool
he's
movie.
got some nice, like, there. I would say that there's some really nice, like, slow moments, where you can just build up that intensity, and but he also like started with Troll Hunters, or if you've seen that
Oh.
movie from like 2010.
Dang,
So
I
he
didn't know that.
has some comedy in his stuff too. But yeah, he's got a nice like horror cult following. I feel like I
Did you,
didn't know who he was before, but I had seen Troll Hunter. But
Yeah. Did you get to talk to the director? Like, did you interact with him much?
yeah, I mean, mostly just about like, I would mostly just try to ask the questions that I need to know for that particular
Sure.
scene, how I need to mic up people. Cause he was definitely a little flustered on this one, but he also, English is a second language. He's a Norwegian guy. So, sometimes I think there was a little bit of a language barrier, but I don't know. There would also be times where it's just like you could tell he was really locked in. So I'm excited to see those moments, and I feel like the two main actors like had a really awesome chemistry, and I don't know. I felt like you actually cared about them, and they also made you laugh. So I don't know.
That's awesome.
I think all around, I think the story wise, like the script too, like it was a super fun read. It wasn't even like, oh, I need to like, reread that and visualize. It was, I don't know. It was straightforward, and I felt like I could picture it. And then Andre put some nice twists on it. So yeah, I mean, just excited to finally see it, because yeah, I think after the shoot initially, it was just like, I need to sleep for like 6 weeks straight after that, because yeah, my brain just like did not work for at least a month or two. It was crazy. I don't know if you guys have ever worked graveyard before, but yeah, that was a new experience for me.
I usually quit.
Yeah.
Like, this fucking sucks.
That's why I'm glad it was, you always had the end date. You knew it was only going to be the 6-7 weeks. So
yeah, a little easier to
but
push
yeah.
yourself when it's not the rest of your fucking life.
yeah, I can't even imagine that on top of it. But yeah, it's just so weird switching your whole schedule and then trying to reverse it after. But
Hell yeah, you got any new projects lined up that you'll be working on?
I worked on actually really funny like mini golf comedy in Spokane last year. It had
Nice.
Todd Packer was like the washed up mini
Oh,
golf
hell yeah.
coach. And there was actually a lot of really funny people in it. Patrick Warburton and Hurley from Lost. So it was dope. But yeah, I mean, so that I don't know. Yeah, I felt like both movies I worked on last year, I was like super stoked about. And then I worked on Train Dreams in 2024. So it was just like crazy to see that
what a
come out
beautiful
and
movie.
get. Oh yeah. I was the caterer on that, so I didn't see a lot of the shots. So I was happy to see the movie. But yeah, it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's funny. You just like get into the kind of the slog of it or whatever. And you're kind of like fixated on what annoys you about it. But then it's always nice to like see the film. And if it was actually edited in a decent fashion, then yeah, it should be pretty good. But yeah, that's it right now. Right now I've been remodeling my dad's house too, learning a bunch of shit with my hands. So yeah, just kind of doing it all.
Well, that's awesome. Thanks for joining us, Connor. This has been awesome to catch up and chat with you about the upcoming movie Passenger.
Yeah,
got
we
to
are
work
very
on.
excited for it.
We're definitely going to go on a little double date. We're going to have a little fettuccine Alfredo. And then I'll complain about how I shouldn't be eating so much Alfredo, but it's so good. And then we will go and see if the whole nugget thing is real.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll
Oh
bring-
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. We'll ride our bikes to the movie. I don't want to chance it in a
Jesus
car.
Christ, that sounds awful.
That's true. Really, the lesson is if someone is pulled over on the side of the road,
Kill him.
speed the fuck up.
Yeah,
Don't stop.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That could
Don't
be, a cool
be
idea,
friendly.
a name for a movie. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Anyway,
Yeah.
thanks
I
again,
won't.
Connor.
All right. Good to see you guys.
Godspeed.
Yeah. Till next time.
Thanks for joining us, Connor. We're looking forward to catching Passenger in theaters May 15th. And until then, take it easy.
Thanks, man.
We had some questions from some of our lovely viewing audience from
We
home.
did.
You want to flip a coin, see who goes first?
No, I'll just go first.
Okay. Go right ahead.
My question for you. That was totally sent in to us. Actually, let me just pull it up. Make me sure I got exactly right.
Yeah. Grammar or the slammer.
Which horror movie tropes are you most tired of? Sent in by. Well, I don't know. I don't have it on here, but I thought you might know.
Lexi.
Yeah, sent in
I believe
by
it was our close friend
Lexi.
Lexi. What horror tropes am I most tired of? I am really sick and tired of calling the cops. I hate calling the cops because
Like in real life.
just in horror movies, they're like, "Oh, we gotta call the cops." And have you ever seen a horror movie where the cops fucking help at all? if anything, they're just cannon fodder so we can see some more people get killed. Or it's a fake phone call and you're calling the real killer and they're going to come get you. Or you can't get to the phone and like, you know, it doesn't matter. Or the cops just end up showing up late at the very end and aren't able to do anything. Stop calling the cops, because if you've ever seen a horror movie, they never fucking help.
Yeah, so the outcomes of that decision of calling,
Yeah.
each of those is basically a trope that you're tired of.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, here's the cop car, and then there's just a bunch of lines of outcomes, and none of them are fucking helpful. So stop calling the cops. Start calling like maybe a tow truck driver, or calling like
Your grandma.
calling your grandma.
She'd be more help.
Yeah, because grandmas don't have much longer. They might be able to do something fucking crazy.
True. Grandma knows karate.
Although slow and dangerous behind the wheel, old people still can serve a purpose.
Would you say you're more sick of people calling the cops or people saying they try to call anybody and it's like, oh no, the phone line was cut?
See, we don't deal with that as much anymore because of cell phones, but I do get tired of like, oh man, we have no cell service. Aww. You're like, yeah, you know, out there, people making horror movies, give me more period piece horror movies so I don't have to worry about this cell phone shit.
It's true. Cell phones kind of ruined a lot of screenplays. They don't like make this sense.
Yeah, except for that movie Cell Phone. I guess some honorable mentions would be sex. Have more of it.
That is like a
No, that's just advice, man.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to like make the connection there. Sorry. I'm a little bit slow.
No.
Yeah.
But that's my biggest thing is cops, because they never do much.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like something that they have to explore in some way, though, because you'll always be wondering, why didn't you call the cops?
Yeah, okay, I got one more. Go for the fucking death kill. Like, how many times are you watching a movie and they're like, oh man, yeah, we fucking got you. Well, I guess we'll just walk away. And then they come back for one more scare. It's like, just chop his head off. Like, you've already gone through all this chaos, and I'm sure you've seen like all your friends die and your family die or whatever the hell it is. Just go for the final kill. That would be just so satisfying. Be like, he's not getting up from that. Except for like maybe like the 4 different characters who never die, like Jason, you know, or Freddy. Like, these people will always come back. But if it's just like, you know, some dude coming to kill you, just make sure he's dead. I checked his pulse. And like, oh well, he was eating anti-pulse pills, and like he came back. Like, just saying. Double check, double tap,
Triple tap.
triple tap, dude.
If they're zombies, definitely triple tap.
Get crazy with it. Rip their skin off and wear it around town. All right. I also have a question that was sent in to us by our friend Brian. And if you have any questions for us, we would love to answer them on any of our episodes. So please leave them in the comments below and let us know what you're thinking. Right. So from Brian, if I'm saying that right.
Sure, his name's not Brain.
Brain? Well, that's the way I spell it. He is kind of a brain, though, isn't he?
He's a smart guy.
What disturbs you more? Graphic violence or psychological dread?
Oh, psychological dread easily.
Why?
It's just it's just builds tension. Graphic violence kind of kills tension. You know, it's kind of like a resolution. You got a problem? Punch it. You got someone coming after you? Hit him with an axe. You know?
Yeah.
It's like one is sort of just we're going up, and the other one's like bam! It's like the end.
Yeah.
And also graphic violence is just
Gratuitous.
it could usually just hilarious or really gross
Yeah.
and makes me ugh. So yeah, this is a real easy answer for me.
I tend to agree with you, because anything that gets me into like a psychological dread, like I saw the TV glow, that shit sticks with me.
Yeah.
I watched someone like chew on like on a mouthful of glass and then like run up an escalator full of nails, I'll watch it and be like, that's one bad day. You're not getting to the
Dentist?
You're not getting. I was gonna say your flight, but yeah, because like I haven't gone to many dentists where there's escalators, but
They're like, dentist sees you.
yeah.
What, you been chewing on glass, boy?
Been chewing on glass. What did I tell you?
I'm from Mobile, Alabama, boy. I don't know why the dentist would talk like that, but for some reason he does.
Spit that glass out.
You got gum in your ears, boy? You got glass in your eyeballs? It's a dentist.
Dentist. I ain't here to help your eyes.
This is not goddamn optometry, boy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But yeah, the violence, I think it serves a purpose, obvious. And I feel like every movie tries to do it to shock you, and it doesn't always work.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite is when they have characters that they have built no attachment to, and then they have brutal violence on them that they're just screaming. Ah! Ah! That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Because it's just some random guy.
Well, you also just kind of like shrug your shoulders.
It's like
You
basically
like giggle and be like, well,
so that sucks, man. Is what I say.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be you.
Yeah. I say that in most horror movies, though.
Yeah.
Sucks to be you. Gotta just watch it from home.
So yeah, I'd say the graphic violence is more often than not just a raven good time.
Yeah. It's almost like a dopamine hit,
Yeah.
It's like, ah!
It's like That's So Raven when she sees something and she's like, I gotta protect Orlando Brown from being attacked by a pack of wild mongrel dogs because I saw this. But in her action of trying to stop Orlando Brown being attacked by wild mongrel dogs, she actually makes it happen.
Damn, dude. Now that's psychological.
Exactly.
Ugh.
It's exactly what it's like.
All right. Well, thank you, Lexi and Brian, for sending in our questions of the day. Everyone else, feel free to send in some questions. And if we deem them appropriate, we will answer them on the show. Are you ready to roll right along into our favorite game?
Yes.
All right. Today we're going to do based on the title alone.
Ooh.
I have picked out the title of an upcoming horror movie. And our buddy Dylan here is going to tell us what that movie is based on by the title alone. And the title of that movie is Spider Island.
Spider Island.
Yeah.
It's a hidden island. It's not on maps. No one even knows about it. It's actually pretty big, though. You would think small hidden island must be tiny. Must be, planes pass over it. It's pretty damn big. And guess what's on this island?
Hyenas.
Nope. Well, there's a couple of hyenas, but mostly giant spiders. But here's the thing. The spiders are from an ancient civilization. They're not evil spiders. They're just trying to live normal spider life when a creepy old prospector comes. He thinks there's gold there, and he tries to raid their civilization. He's like, these wild spiders on Spider Island, they need to be killed, the savages, because there's gold in there. And he's like old. He's got like one of those miner hats. He's got like a pickaxe, and he's got a boat, not like a dinghy or anything. Pretty good sized boat to go to Spider Island. He gets there, and he's racist against spiders.
Whoa.
He thinks he doesn't understand how deep their culture is, how their civilization is very nuanced, and they do not do child sacrifices. They do not. And I repeat, they don't. So yeah, that's kind of the flip of the story, is that you think that Spider Island's the evil spiders. Turns out it was a trick that evil prospectors are the villains in this one.
What?
Yeah. They want the blood gold. They think it's even more valuable if you kill giant spiders to get it.
Why do they think that?
Because they're in a blood rage.
I don't know. Blood diamonds are, it's like
I gotta get blood on this.
you got to get blood on the diamond so it's worth more. Everyone knows that. And it's sort of like eating baby animals.
All right, so we're in the third act, and there has not been any child sacrifices.
Well, that's
there-
the thing.
Oh, okay. Well, please continue.
I kind of lied.
Oh, fuck. I didn't see that coming.
Well, I kind of misled you. I said the spiders don't do child sacrifices.
Oh, Jesus.
The prospectors, they might do one or two. And by that, I mean they do. They totally do. They do. They do a couple because it brings a more bountiful harvest of the gold. And that's like their superstition. They sacrifice their own children, don't worry.
So how does this movie end?
The movie ends with the king of the spider prince. The prince of the spiders is elected as prime minister. He actually, since he becomes prime minister, he's only 13, which in spider years is practically a baby, let's be honest. He elects an elite kill squad command team that can go kill Jeremiah Sinclair, who's the head prospector, leader of the bunch. So they get the, SEAL Team 6. Go, 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 go. Each leg is carrying a gun. They got like 46 guns. They rip Jeremiah Sinclair full of holes with 5.56 millimeter ammo. They pump him full of lead. And they say, shh, this is my property. And I'm taking care of it.
You best never come back.
Yeah,
Spider Island.
That's the one thing that they take from Jeremiah Sinclair is his accent.
He has a prospector accent now.
Yeah, you want to come down here and get some gold, see? This is my spider blood gold.
This is Spider Land.
We got a best gold around. You see what I mean down here? I got the best spider gold. They just talk about it and they never talk about it. They talk about way good. Yeah.
Well, I would definitely have to watch a podcast about that movie because I don't think I can watch the whole thing.
Well, you said Spider Island. It was like, I know there's spiders and I know there's islands.
Well, you're not wrong.
But what are you? What else? Like, come on, give me something
go
good.
deeper.
You gotta
said
make
you
something
wanted
going on
something
here.
spooky. I got you. I liked it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I rated a 52.
I'm going with like a 6.
Yeah, 52 is a little generous, but the performances by the spiders are just killer.
Yeah. And they got real spiders, I heard.
Totally real ones.
Yeah.
Filmed on location too.
I love it. That's fantastic. All right. Well, I think that's about all the time we have for today. Yeah. So, Dylan, I love you. Guys at home, I'm beginning to, get a little more comfortable with you. I'm not really there yet.
I'm not ready to say I love you.
Not there to
them.
say, yeah, not to them. But
I love you. Yeah,
I love
sure.
you, but
I don't.
You guys.
They're growing on me.
Yeah.
Some of the YouTube comments you've been
fungus.
getting, I'm like, there's no way a real person fucking wrote this.
I don't know. I haven't read any.
No, there's some good ones.
Well, I like that.
But most of them, I'm like, I want to say it's AI, but it's like weirdly like on topic about what we're talking about. So I'm like, a child write this?
I don't know, but it's very possible.
Anyway, keep commenting. We like it. Bring it on. Bring the hate, bring the love, bring the sexual white chocolate.
Yep. Bring the knives, bring the gloves, bring the hate, bring the love. We'll make out, we'll kill, we'll
have a good time, blood spill.
Blood spill, that's right.
With Jeremiah Sinclair. And with that, thanks for watching Cinema Casket.
Casket. Close.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I thought you were like correcting me.
No.
It's casket,
No, that's also.
not basket. Casket. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Johnny.
Bye, y'all.
Have a good night. Thanks for watching another episode of Cinema Casket. Be sure to join us every Monday as we discuss upcoming horror movies and horror movie news. Follow us on YouTube, Spotify, and anywhere you get your podcast needs. And once again, I'm Johnny.
And I'm Dylan.
Go die.